Skela and all that, bruh. Don't forget what okay saying. Like, what's the point of you being there? Because I Joe. Like,
fine. Turn on those bell notifications.
But Jens, is this a method? Like, is this how you guys subscribe? Like, the main point of uni, I feel like most people get lost in. Personally, it's lack of self-discipline, bro. And I'm gonna keep repeating. We'll feel too. We back again with another pre-recorded one. Young reactions. Yeah, man. I see you also grew a bit from the last time we streamed, man. Well, I mean, yeah. The last time we pre-recorded, yes. Let me say pre-recorded because I think some of the subscribers came from the stream. If you haven't seen the stream or haven't seen the vlog as well, I'll leave the videos linked to the thing as well for the vlog and the full stream. There's a few you're gonna watch a full 5-hour stream. Yeah, but it's a pageant, so it makes sense why it's that long. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm still editing the vlog, but it's gonna be out before this video is out. So yeah, this video is coming out after the vlog. Why am I repeating the same thing? Redundancy. Ish, you took us cool off it to do. Ish. Ish. Excuse me. Ish. Oh. Yeah, long time. So yeah, Joe. Yeah. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel and this is your first time seeing me, like, subscribe, turn your post notifications. Yeah, we're gonna be back to streaming next week Monday. Definitely next week Monday, not hopefully, but definitely next week Monday, because I'm going back to there on Sunday. It's Monday today, so that's what I'm saying, next week. Yeah, but yeah, Drew, I have a few videos for us to watch. The first thing I wanna watch is obvious. Me, I'm going back to Reyes Buffet, the second semester on turn. So there's this guy. Yeah, he says lessons about varsity that. Yeah, lessons about varsity. Don't say I didn't warn you. On turn. Thing is, me, I just wanna see like second semester for other people how it is, and then I'm also gonna give my opinion since he experienced it last year on turn before I broke my. But yeah, I'm torn. Yeah, so when I get in that video,
start a new semester in uni. This is where everyone messes up, funny enough. This is where everyone seems to get lost. You end the last semester perfectly or horribly, and you wonder, how do I continue to do good? Or how do I do good from such a horrible semester? It's funny enough, it's a problem that has the same solution for both the one that did good and the one that did bad. And I want you to listen closely now. Number one thing.
Majority of us, we fall under bad for our standards. Considering what your kind of standard is, wrong turn. But me, for my standard last year, I was like, yo, wrong turn. Because Joish, you first semester, you first semester, you first year, you.
It is all about. You remember when I said the solution is the same? I lied. This is my YouTube channel, pal. I can do it.
No, okay, hold on.
Whatever I want. But rest assured, I'll give you the right advice. Number one thing, it's gonna be the opposite. If you did good in your first semester, you're gonna wanna improve marginally on the things that you did. And if you did good, you probably don't need that much advice. But if you did good and you're looking to improve, the key is in the little things. The key is in the little details. The key isn't if you're studying 4 hours every day, it's in studying 5 hours. The key is in instead of
4 hours.
Reading, going through a textbook over and over again, is to start answering questions next time when you prepare for exams, and to do a mock test for yourself. That's the key.
You guys are serious about scale up. You guys make up tests for yourselves. Can I get a the night before, nyana. Yo, name 4 hours, 5 hours in Gabuaga. My daily 4 hours, 5 hours. True, Joe.
The academic warriors. I'm gonna start with you guys because I know there's a lot of you guys, and we really love school this side. And for the ones that are struggling, don't worry, I've still got you. Remember, if you're still watching until this point of the video, this is the very initial part, please make sure you comment with 3 red hearts. And then just make sure you're subscribed because yeah.
Hey Joe, one thing I can tell you is in varsity, I wouldn't say Joe, you struggle because it's hard. You struggle because you have a choice. It's either you struggle because it's hard, or you struggle because you're not trying, or because you're focusing on first year or first semester. Something in Joe Wang Ton. Pela, remember, Joe, it's your first time outside the house, no. Or it's about what's worse is with us last year, first semester it wasn't really that crazy. Second semester, choo. I'm fun.
I'm here every week, at least 3 times a week. I give you guys solid advice, and I want this YouTube channel to grow so that I help as many people as I can because I didn't receive the help when I needed it the most. And I promised myself that I'm not going to let anyone go through what I went through mentally as well. Let's continue. If you did bad, if you did bad in your first semester or you didn't do as well as you wanted to do, the first thing you're going to have to do is just to change your habits entirely. Change the way you do things. If you fail the module, change the way that you approach your study patterns, the way that you study that specific module, because you're going to have to redo it. You might be redoing it this semester, which in that way is a big positive. Let me just adjust my camera. Which is a big positive because you still have that prior knowledge of it. And then you're going to want to change the way that you study this specific module. You don't want to study it the way if you were writing notes of it previously. Don't. Go to practice. Switch to practice mode. Practice question. Struggle with practicing your questions. Check the memo, get the answer, understand it, then do another question.
But wait, how do you guys come up with questions like yo, Joe? Like you guys are secretly examiners, Joe. Like sounds over here really in the Department of Education because I'm fit. You guys can come up with questions. True.
How you do maths? Someone asked me, MJ, how do you practice coding? And how do you practice coding because I'm doing a tech degree? Then I was like, with coding it's very easy. It's the same as maths. It's difficult, but it's easy, bro. It's so easy. Like it's the same as maths. You just have to do it every day. And once you get through that phase of doing it every day, this is my channel pen. I can stand up. Why am I sitting down? Yeah, Those that know. Once you get through the habit of doing it every day, the whole thing starts to become easy.
Yeah, inside. Just so people who react and all that. Because I rush the channels over to know I gotta respect the channel. I don't like it's his channel.
And every time, if you're new here, you don't know. Every time I sip on my drink. And every time I sip on my drink, you subscribe. If you're new here and don't know, today we're drinking Pepsi, Papa. Pepsi o'clock today. Pepsi's cake sponsorship now. Please, if you can, please mention Pepsi. I love Pepsi. So yeah.
As next is trail. Cheesy bites. Cheesy bites. Shout out.
So every time I sip on my drink,
tasty tastes.
You subscribe. That means I've convinced you. If you're doing horribly, change your approach to your studying. Change your study patterns. Change the way you study. And change your friends. I feel like this is the one thing that if you needed one piece of advice, if you wanted to take one thing from this video, is that your friends determine your path. Your friends determine how good you do. Your friends determine...
Me personally, I want to disagree with that. This is where self-discipline comes in, my feet. Hey Joe, these people, these friends of yours, you just met them, no yana, and then you want to tell me uti. Adimena re, kwa you go. My feet. But if you do self-discipline, if you don't have self-discipline, you'll fall under this thing. I won't lie. Personally, if I'm being for real, I've seen people, boy, fall under this thing. But I'm told. So, yeah.
A lot about you and your life, and like there's that famous saying that show me your friends and I'll show you the next 10 years, 20 years of your life. It's true. That's not a joke. It's like real. It's real. It's real.
Your friends can be, let's say for example, they drink Monday to Monday. When if you have self-discipline and you know, now I know what I went there for. You know, that's one thing you guys must remember, dog. When you leave home and you go to Scala and all that, bruh, don't forget like what's the point of you being there? Cause Joe. Like, for example, you're there to study. Some people are there to panda and all that. So now you're gonna forget what you're there to panda. Nothing. When the wind blows this way, you blow as well.
Friends determine who you are and what you can achieve in life. If my friends are politicians, best believe I'm gonna go in that direction as well. And that's just how it is. So change your friends if you did horribly. And if you did good, you have the right friends. But add on to your friends. Let's say your friends are all final year doing the same thing as you. Get a friend that is doing post-grad. That is way ahead of you, that could give you guys tips. Always aim to advance in life. Always aim to have friends that have achieved the thing you want to achieve. I feel like that is the key. That is the one advice that you should take.
Okay.
Like, you can sit here and listen to me all day, but the number one thing that I will always advise you to do is to have someone like, not me, someone like me in your life, who has went through what you're going through. Someone like me. If you're a first year student, get a friend that is a senior. And seniors like me are very friendly to first years, because especially those that have confidence. If you don't have confidence, papa, it's gonna be a long year. Uni is tough.
It's you like. See, now I lost my chain of thought.
Kalabuja get uni is tough. When I sip, you subscribe. Water break, hydration break. If you're watching the World Cup, you will get it. It's halftime. Someone plays soft music in the background.
As halftime, hydration break, hydration break. Halftime.
Yeah.
If you know more, no, you to study on too much. You tomo level la Tiskiga World Cup no. Because what do you mean hydration break? It's halftime, True. FIFA, I think FIFA ruined this whole thing.
When I got the bottle, I was in Rosebank and I was invited to an influencer event, and by La Roche-Posay and the Minions, and I watched the Minions movie. And it's a little side note. Yeah, it was wonderful, and I have the products. I use their products, and it's been lovely. So yeah, back to the story. Advice for second semester: how to start second semester. I feel like I'm a bit toxic because I just told you to chop off all your friends. So we're gonna have.
Me, I'm here. I'm also taking advice, Buffett. Like, don't get it twisted. Me, I'm also taking advice on top. But like, on top, because he's a senior. Ronaldo,
to weigh in on something nice, something light. Your routines matter. I feel like once your brain is not at the right space, then you tend to not do well. So try to meditate, try to find exercises, try to find other hobbies, try to do things outside of school, on Sundays, on Saturdays. Try to lean onto things that are extracurricular activities. Go to church, have church-going friends. You see, that's the key in some scenarios. That's how you're gonna win in life. You diversify the things you can't.
True.
Just always be focused on school.
I think a better wording is improve your relationship with God. Yeah, make sure that your relationship with God and your personal relationship with God is enough. Me personally, dog, whether you have church going friends or what, boy, I don't know like how to put it now. In my friend group, like, nice thing is that what do you call this? Okay, wait. Let me switch to the thing. In my friend group now, what I can say is they are believers, one tour. Like believers, one tour. And there's also like some people that have their own belief, one tour. And me, I'm not gonna fight you if you believe that there's a higher being, one tour. The main point is that you believe that there's a higher being, one tour. That's the main point. That you believe, Guti, there's a higher being, because Ejo, whether you believe in you have whatever religion you have in Jaga, and to me, you tell me it's okay. Now me, I believe so. I'm not gonna fight you, bro, cause you believe in your thing and get that there's a higher being. I believe in my thing. As long as we're not fighting each other and you're not being disrespectful to me, then yeah, it's cool. So I would say in this sense, improve your relationship with God and make sure also you're also in the right mental space, bro. Because in terms like being at res, bruh, when it's you against those four walls alone, boy. Hey, bruh. Yeah. So just make sure you're also in the right mental space in terms of that. On top, that's I feel like my 2 cents from what I experienced since into this whole arrest thing and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, get an extracurricular activity, do something else, join a society, join a coding society, but you're doing literature. You're like, yeah, well, be diverse, find something. I have a friend that is doing a robotics course, but she's doing B.Ed, and I feel like it's such a nice thing. It's incredible. So find something that'll interest you outside of what you do, and something that'll take your mind off the books and mentally will be you do better. Because some of you all study too much.
Yeah.
Some of you all study to the point that it now outweighs everything, and it's the only thing you think of. At that point, you have no creativity because you don't take your mind outside the box. They are now trapped inside this box, inside this rat race of what you know. Because in most cases, the answer doesn't lie in between what you know. The answer lies outside. When you step back and you look at things from a wider angle, that's when you realize, oh my God, the answer's been staring at my face the whole time. Those that do maths, no.
Nah, he's cooking.
Oh, but the answer, in uni most of the times, the answer is always 1 or 0. If you're doing calculus, you will know that the answer is almost close to 1 or almost 0. And for you to see that...
Now, personally, with what I went through in matric, I didn't want to torture myself like that, my fit. Calculus, my fit. Matric, You see, matric and grade 11, actually. Grade 11. Yo, grade 11. Sure. Matric yare. June. June. The exams are June, it's like great. I'm fine. I guess, maybe no Sabala Soft is into a new department and all that on tour. So yeah.
You can see the sum in the beginning, and you can do 2 pages of a page full of calculus, but the answer will always be 1. Sometimes you just have to step back and realize, guys, I am at 80% of this sum, and I can't get to the part that gives me the answer. What do I do? Step back, take a break. Go drink water. Go sit on the park. Drink water. And then while you're sitting down outside of it, the answer will come. You'll figure it out. Sometimes it's just too locked in. But you are too locked in. I feel like it's a problem that nowadays, because we are very locked in. We're very locked in. And I know you guys are looking for technical advice.
Sure.
But sometimes the answer is not technical. And hey, subscribe, Luna. You guys don't like 96% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed.
Hey,
guys,
get to subscribe or some run. What if again I get a subscriber? 13K, and you still want more? But you have 13K. aborolwantsha so 13k mfanna ni understand anga bo golwana bo rona mfethu mfethu Joe di man 13k Joe.
You know what, it's fine, man.
Joe, you
don't just subscribe. For everyone that is subscribed, please, everyone, even if you're subscribed, please, because some of y'all think you're subscribed but you're not, go in there and turn on the bell thing so that every time I drop a video, you get notified. Turn on those bell notifications.
But Jens, is this a method? Like, is this how you guys subscribe? Like, Carolina get la malen subscribe, guys, please, guys. I don't want to go in percent of you guys. You are almost 100%, and like almost 100%. Almost 100% of you guys that watch the videos are not subscribed. Subscribe, guys, please. Please. Razam. You think that's gonna work, chat? You guys think it's gonna work? I don't think that's my thing,
And yeah, you'll know.
Subscribe,
Let's continue. Sip. If we've reached this part of the video, I want you to send blue hearts. If you've reached this part and you're listening, blue hearts.
Yeah, we are listening. Blue hearts in the chat. Blue hearts in the comments.
I'm trying. I'm trying to accommodate everyone. International student, thank you. Brother, I do have a lot of people from Namibia and Zim and Botswana, countries that surround South Africa. Kenya as well. Love you guys.
Sure.
Okay.
Niggas are getting views in Kenya. He's getting views in Kenya. So at Lompozore, but by Kenya, Basogola country is one and another one.
The other thing is,
academic comeback.
Some of you all have too much extracurricular activities. I know I just advise extracurricular activities, but that is for people that did well. If you're doing too much of a sport, stay away. Cut it loose. If you find yourself spending 3 days of the week or 4 days in training, coming back tired, you don't have time to study, I'm your big brother and I'm here to tell you to stop. Yes, it's nice, but
You see, gents, they're telling me to not stream every day. Me, I wanted to stream every day, but now they're saying I must cut you see, so I can start. The big brothers took it.
Gets to a point. And it's nice, but it gets to a point. It gets to a point where it's too much. I don't know if you understand me, but it legit gets to a point. So it gets to a point wherein it's too much, Mfana. It's too much. You are doing too much. So yeah, okay. Like extra activities are nice. They're very nice. They're very, very nice. But if you start doing too much of it, it starts being like, to some of you, I have a friend that goes to church a lot. And I tell her all the time, I love church. But too much of it can put you in this horrible space wherein you're having to sacrifice your academics for certain services and serving at church. So try to minimize doing too much of extra activities. Try to minimize the time you spend.
You're gonna choose academics over God? Over God? Just for simple academics? Never. God first. Mfana company mfana kangole exam ke khathetse or something. God first mjaka. God will put me through that exam ke pass because nige mo praise the whole night. Tsep. Obviously prepare lenyana before because why it's in that mdimu a2C basa i2C ngothola. It doesn't help people who don't help themselves.
With your friends, try to focus more on your books. Take an hour away from all those activities and put them into your books. And go to the library. Some of you all think you'll study in your room and everything will be fine. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. If you're failing to study in your room, I'll suggest that you do something that I love calling changing the environment. You have to
You know what's the problem with studying? Me personally was studying with my room. The problem is I try studying. Okay, I open a book. Give it off words. I'm told. Give me more PC. So I'm told I check it. I go on the website. You know. 2 minutes. Excel Lorenzo. 2 minutes every time, bro. I'm telling you, every time, bro. Every time, dog. That's why I say at night it's better, bro. Unless it's a weekend, because I know weekend. Lorenzo. Joe, which I fun. Joe. I'm not loud.
change your environment. You have to change your environment. Like, you see this room where I'm sitting? I have a lovely setup. I have my monitor. I have my mechanical keyboard. And I have my headphones. It looks very nice. But I don't study here. You're asking me, MJ, where do you study? I do not study. I go to the study room. I bought all these things to help me sit here and study, but I can't. There are times that I can't study in here, so I leave. I leave all these fancy things, and I go to the study room and just take my laptop and my iPad.
Imagine my mom hearing about this. Me, I bought all these things just not to use them to study. You playing with whose money? You playing, boy? Boy, my mom, you playing, boy? This guy is brave. This guy, you bought all that equipment to not use it to study.
I had a notebook and I sit down with everyone else and I study. Sometimes I go to the library, although I hate libraries. And most of you all know that I studied cafes a lot, so that's just me. You know? Change your environment. Like, for real, change. Or else...
I can change the environment. I get a library, kuka PC, kuka monitor, malone. Give it study at once. I'm fana never could do la fail until the catch a task. Never, I'm fana. Joe, it's into the Durazwa. Joe. Yo, what else? Come on, Joe.
Usafa. You will change it the hard way. You will change it in a way that you do shit. You will find out that you can't study in your room and then you end up sleeping. You see that bed? There's a bed. You see the bed? That bed. You see, let me show you. The bed, yeah. This is rest. There's bed here. If the bed is here, and the chair is there, what's stopping me from coming from the chair and sitting or sleeping on the bed?
Self-discipline. Self-discipline. And so that's why I like studying under pressure. Because obvious, Joe, you're gonna look at that bed and you're not gonna go. Because obvious, you need to at least get some knowledge. And what's worse is when you study at night, you can't study at night and then go sleep. Information go feel little for personally, that's what I experience. If I study at night and I go sleep, it's chat. If I'm up, boy. Sleep after the exam, somewhere. Once I'm told, self-discipline.
Like, you have to make it make sense. You know? Like, bed, chair. This is why I can't study in here most of the times. Because
Joe,
the bed is looking at me.
What's worse is he's a senior, boy. He's a senior, Mara. Leno. Joe. Mfana, at least mfana. Nik understand na for self-discipline ka first year. Senior, but you still don't have self-discipline.
And I'm looking at the bed. And me now, I know myself. I love the bed. So I will end up going to the bed. And then forgetting that I am...
to my first year, kibo 18 years, 19 years, nyana. Some of them. I'm told. Seniors probably like... approaching like... Some of them are approaching 25. Some of them early 20s. You wanna tell me you haven't learned something for the years that you were there before? You haven't learned something. You told yourself discipline. No, man. Yeah, this is not right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. My feet. True.
Sitting on this table because I have...
But I think he's giving this advice because But hey, some of his advisors though, like certain things, I think he's just giving. It's just a stretch, dog. On top, like the main point of uni, I feel like most people get lost in. Personally, it's lack of self-discipline, bro. And I'm gonna keep repeating it over and over again. Self-discipline, bro. I'm telling you, dog. Hey, dog. You gonna flop by, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Tolo so already supplementar, chai. It's chai, bro. Self-discipline, bro. So you must learn to have time for your books, and also have time to let your brain breathe. For me now, since I found streaming and all that, I sometimes let my brain breathe there because I can give my opinion on to and try not to distract myself a bit. But hey, Joe. Yeah, Joe. Hey. But otherwise, that be video. I took some things from him. I saw a few things. That's why I shared it like there. But yeah, Joe. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, let me start another recording.